From St. Marcos, Texas, it's Thursday night college baseball on ESPN+. It's cool and windy for the series opener, and we are nowhere near the dog days of the season. In fact, we've got a prime weekend series on deck between a pair of future Pac-12 programs as the Washington State Cougars face off against the Texas State Bobcats.
As they elevate, there's a splitter, which is his swing miss strikeout pitch. Splitters you want to see right there. That's that same angle.
Yeah, swing and a miss, and Hall strikes out the final two Cougar hitters. Up the middle, and that time Myers can't make the play. Skips through the 5-hole in his center for a one-out single for Rashawn Galloway.
Well, obviously, with the addition of Texas State and Dallas Baptist, you see that fastball away at 92-mile-an-hour fastball.
Fly ball, left field into the jet stream, going back at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Manny Salas, the leadoff homer, and it's 1-0 Texas State.
Manny Salas looked like he got a breaker away from him. Down around the thigh area, he does a good job, Brant, of staying on this ball long enough, doesn't pull off of it. And for left-handed
in Puerto Rico and America and Mexico, this ball's grounded and smothered by Roy at short. Throw to first is not in time as Bowles beats out an infield single to drive home Dawson Park and make it 2-0.
USA's, and this ball driven out the right center.
And it is for a base hit. Carson around third on his way to the plate to make it 3-0 Bobcats. 3 runs already in. And that gets away from Thine, and that'll bring in the 4th run of the inning. Bowles scores, and now to third, and safe is Clayton Namkin. And another one off the glove of Thine will bring home Namkin. Back-to-back wild pitches, scoring 2 more runs.
Oh, it's a great job of hitting, driving the ball, an elevated fastball into right center field. See Galloway having to go out to pick up the baseball, does a good job grabbing it up on the first hop, and able to hit the relay guy, who in return throws a good enough throw to Moore to apply a tag and to get an out. Unscored.
Ground ball, Hall throws to second, and Park on to first for a 1-6-3 double play.
Okay.
That ball headed towards left center and drops for another hit for Salas. He's loved the opposite field tonight, and he will head into second with a leadoff double.
It is in the
Championships they have won, and as that ball's hit up the middle and through for a base hit for Carson. Around third is Salas. He'll score a second run of the game to make it a 5-run lead once more. Back in the second inning. First pitch, he drills to left for a base hit. And Carson to second. As Moore stops at first base, runners first and second. That ball's hit well, deep to right field, and the catch is made of the warning track by Hartman. And coming on to score is Carson for the Bobcats. Well, off the bat.
To make that play anymore.
0-2, that ball smashed left center to base hit. Gonna drive in at least 2. Moore scores. Coming in behind him is Bowles. Into second, Galloway with a 2-run double, and it's an 8-run lead for Texas State.
They follow you, meaning their record is this ground ball back to the pitcher.
And Marquardt the toss over to first for the first out, and that keeps.
You know, there wasn't a whole lot of fight. See a foul tip, strike 3 or 4. I don't know what the number is.
Strike 3, and Perello down on strikes for a third time. Looking to respond after the Cougars put up some big runs in the top of this inning, and Galloway delivers again. That's going to drive home Namkin. On his way to third is Cotton. Galloway into second, and it's 10-7 Texas State.
Part of their offense.
Ground ball towards the shortstop. Park a flip to second. Bowles back to first, and time for a 6-4-3 double play. Late in the last half inning. Grounded to third. Moore charges in and fires over to first. And how about the infield defense for the Bobcats in the 6th?
Play.
Double steal. Throw on to second, and it is not in time. Aggressive base running as Moore swipes.
We didn't think we could get the guy at third.
That ball hit to right, and it is down for a base hit. Carson coming home, Moore motoring in right behind him. A 2-run base hit makes it a 5-run lead. Swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches. Catalikio out of the ball. Top of the order batting here, and Jackson Cotton drills one to left and over the wall. It is gone. Oppo Taco Jackson Cotton and the Bobcats' second homer of the night.
This ball is a missile. It is a line drive slam market special. But he lands on this thing and
that ball headed to right center and down for another Galloway base hit. Hard turn from first to put on the brakes.
Player, but you can go back all the way.
And Park with the base hit to left. Galloway will stop at third, and that will load the bases.
You realize just how fast it can get going.
And Beversdorf strikes him out. And Beversdorf got him on 3 pitches, a foul tip strikeout. 1-2. Got him swinging. Beversdorf fired up as he strikes out Northrup and Hartman back to back. Breaking ball again, got him looking, strike 3. 6 pitches, 6 strikes, 2 out.
So far.
Swing and a miss, struck him out and strikes out the side.
That young man might be a freshman, but that breaker isn't. I can tell you that right now. When you go into the 9th inning, which I tell you is a different game in itself, and I truly believe that. But to go out there with a 2-run lead where a team had just come back and got back in the game, hand the ball off to a freshman who possesses a 96, 97 mile an hour fastball, it was the filthy breaker that got him out of it 1-2-3 with 3 strikeouts.